Hello friends. Welcome to Happy Logic. In this session, we will talk about different programming languages that are in use today, and for which kind of purposes they are used. Of course, this whole discussion will give you an idea for deciding your own learning path. Before we begin, let's first see a survey data from 2023 conducted by the /Data, which conducts surveys in programming arena and publishes them for the community to benefit from. What's important about this data is that it summarizes the fields for programming languages in which they are mostly used. In essence, it also tells about the mostly in-demand fields, where programmers are working in the whole world. Here, when you see a programming language being least popular in certain fields, then it simply means that its usages are at a limited scale, that's it. To prove this point, this data shows that C# is least popular in machine learning and artificial intelligence world. But there is a popular library called ML.NET that is available for C# and is being used by Microsoft in its products as well. But the question remains that, which programming language should I learn? And the answer to this question lies in the stream of work that you would like to pursue. Therefore, we will look into different streams of work and see which programming languages can be used in those streams of work so that you can use the best tools available at hand. Here, I'd like to mention that we are talking about the best possible ways to accomplish your tasks. With this, let's begin with our first stream. If your use of computers is mostly for business usage, and you mostly spend time in Microsoft Office applications like Excel, PowerPoint, and Word, then it is kind of a must that you should learn VBA, which is a short form of Visual Basic for applications. It comes by default with Office Suite and is quite easy to learn. But the question is that, why you should learn it? And the answer is that, it is there to help you automate your repetitive tasks, and to allow you implement your desired functionality that is not by default available in Excel or Word. So it is worth exploring, and you would be amazed at how easily and efficiently you can do your work without learning a full-fledged programming language like Python or C++. Our second stream is also related to the Office use, but it is for a bit of professional programmers. And for that, you need to learn C# or any other .NET supporting language, like VB. And it is for enhancing the Office applications. For example, if you want to add new feature to Excel, then you can use the Office development tools in Visual Studio to bring new functionality to the Office environment. Here, in this approach, the possibilities are unlimited, as compared with the VBA that we discussed earlier. Our next and very hot stream of learning is in the field of IoT, or the Internet of Things, whereby the devices, or the things, are attached with the Internet, not for fun, obviously, but to enhance the overall ecosystem. As of now, I am showing you this stream of work with purpose, that almost all the fields of development work are included herein, ranging from small programmable integrated circuits up to the cloud and servers. By the way, the Internet of Things has its backbone as data. Data is what differentiates it from other conventional, individual embedded systems. And it is data that drives decisions in such a connected system. The data comes from various sources. Since we are looking at this from the development point of view, so we should dive a bit deeper in this. Here in this paraphernalia, we have different types of programmable devices, including the small microcontrollers that are used for specific tasks and consume very low power with very limited computing power. Along with the microcontrollers, SoCs, or systems on chip are very common part of IoT ecosystem. You might have heard of Raspberry Pi. It is basically a system on chip. Even your mobile phones have systems on chip. You can think about them as somewhat better and more powerful microcontrollers, but much more complex. Next we have servers, either self-hosted or hosted in public cloud, that work at the back, and with them are connected databases, being the source and dump of data, serving as the core of value proposed by the system. To control and provide machine interfaces to humans, we have desktop and mobile devices. Therefore, we have got here a very diverse set of programmable environments. As we have a lot going in this whole area, we have certain programming languages that are used for developing each part of the system. The factor, which is not common for most of the programmers, is that while working with the microcontrollers, you are most often required to work directly with the machine hardware. Whereas, in case of SOCs and other application fields, programmers can enjoy a lot of facilities from the underlying operating systems. Though, in case of server and desktop applications, there are always different kinds of operating systems involved, majorly Windows and Linux distributions. As with larger devices, common operating systems are quite easy to work with, and there is a lot of help available. But, in the smaller devices world, there also arise certain real-time constraints to meet the system design. Therefore, there we have a vast variety of options available to choose from, though available software development kits and frameworks help in developing applications with a bit of ease, and quickly in most of the cases. One point I'd mention here is that, if we don't have any real-time constraints, then options are quite widely open to make work easy. Next comes our gaming world. Here, we will also include the general augmented reality and virtual reality in the mix. In this stream of work, game engines like Unity, Unreal Engine, and many others make your work quite a breeze, as far as environment design is concerned. With the help of 3D modeling tools like Maya, 3ds Max, Cinema 4D and DAZ 3D make working in conjunction with these gaming engines really stand out. But our concern is with the programming languages, as of now, so the top languages are C++ and C# here, supported respectively by the Unreal Engine and Unity. But, it doesn't limit you, you can always use many open-source game engines, or can develop your own, so, you can really work with any language. Working with the existing and great game engines makes your work really fun. Next, we have is the stream of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. Although, there is a great hype of Python in this field, mostly because of research community's excessive use of Python due to various reasons. But, other mainstream languages are not that far behind. In fact, most of the libraries used for machine learning in Python are themselves built in C++. As you can see, there are many frameworks and libraries available for C#, R, Java, C and C++, which allow working in this field by using these languages as well. Therefore, you are not locked in by Python or our language, you have multiple options available for working in this field. The last one we have here is the stream related with the digital twins. But, as a matter of fact, you can consider it as a combination of IoT, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality, wherein their mix allows working with the digital twins as a blend of all the technologies available. Just as an explainer, in case you do not know about the digital twins. The digital twins are simply digital representations of physical objects, and real-time data from the physical objects is fed to their digital models for studying any changes through visual understanding. And this helps in state monitoring and quick decision-making by analyzing the data available through sensors and other sources, like the weather data to study effects on huge buildings. In the end, we would recommend learning VBA for working more efficiently with the Office applications. If you do not want to learn a full-fledged, general-purpose programming language, it will make your life easy. Rest of the languages, you can decide depending on the job stream you'd like to pursue. The data we initially presented in this video can give you an idea about what the majority of programmers are doing. It is up to you, that which field of work you would like to join. Be assured, whichever language or multiple languages you choose, in itself, there is demand in the industry. So, choose your niche as suits your taste. I hope you liked this session. Do like, share and subscribe.